But you see this? Look at that. This is how I'm gonna know when my face is like this. See? All that. I'll have a real chin. Hey you guys, today's video is one that I know you guys are really ready for. I have wrote down several questions. I hope to answer them to the best of my ability. So I'm gonna get right into it. My first question is, what made me decide to have this surgery? So my butt grew to just, whoa. It was way too much for me. It was way too heavy for me. It was not the look that I decided to carry on any longer. It was the overall package that came along with having such a huge butt for me. I did not enjoy it. Health-wise, it was messing with me. It was giving me back problems. I would try to work out and I would just feel so heavy and it would just be hurting me. I couldn't rest properly, and the more I gained weight, the bigger it grew. So I decided to make an overall life change. I did try to have a BBL reduction, and that just didn't go well. When I decided to go in, the doctor didn't do anything but lipo me, and then when he lipoed me, it just made my butt seem even bigger. So with that being said, when I looked into having VSG surgery, I wanted to know, what is the surgery exactly? How would it help me in the long run? Is this gonna be something that I would be happy with making, or another decision of, oh darn, I had surgery, now it's years later and I wish I didn't. I didn't wanna make that mistake again. So when I did all my research and I started seeing how great the benefits were, I said, yeah, this is for me. I wanted a reboot. I wanted to be able to eat the same but not eat as much as I was able to eat. I wanted to be able to lose the weight, and when I realized, not just in my butt, overall weight loss, that is what this procedure is. This procedure is not a cosmetic surgery. It's not a contouring surgery. It's a weight loss surgery. So when you guys ask me like, hey, did you lose your BBL shape or did you lose this? To me personally, I don't think I lost a lot of my shape. I think that I just came down in weight overall. Then of course I lost a lot of my butt, but that was my goal. My goal was to lose majority of my butt if I could, but the great thing is that it was so big, all of it couldn't go away. So I still have my butt, I still have a cute little shape, but yes, I definitely lost a lot of weight. So my pre-op weight, which was one of my questions, was 200 pounds. And right now I'm at 125. Do I like being 125? At first I did not think that I would enjoy it. I realized I love being 125. My goal weight, which was another one of you guys' questions, was originally 150, 160. I was not satisfied. I did not like it. I still wanted to lose weight. My butt was still huge. My breasts were still huge. It wasn't the look that I thought that I was gonna have at 150, 160. So then I continued to go down, and it wasn't like I was purposely trying to continue to go down at first. It was just it was the process. I didn't really have any type of control over how much weight I was losing, when I was losing it. Some days or some weeks I would go with not losing any weight and I'll be at a standstill. The next day or next week I would lose a couple pounds. It was just very, what's the word I'm looking for? It was very irregular. So I can't tell you how much you'll lose in a certain time frame. This entire year was just very up and down when it came to how I was losing weight, how long it took. It was just a process. So I say that anytime you decide to have any kind of surgery, you have to understand nothing happens for everyone at the same time. You just have to be very open to understanding that everyone is different. So yeah. My next question that I had was, how tall am I? I'm 5'4". So maybe you guys can put 5'4" and understand that 200 pounds is a lot, especially when a lot of it is in the butt area. Did I lose more weight than I wanted? I had that on here. Yes. At first, again, I wanted to only lose, 30, 40 pounds or so. And once I hit that weight, I wasn't satisfied. So I am happy that I continue to lose weight. I've been at 125 for about 2 months at this point. I don't think I'm gonna drop below that. I also correspond with my doctor and his nurses as well still, and they don't believe I'm gonna drop beyond that. So I'm really happy at the weight that I am at right now. Did I lose my cravings? No. So that was one thing I was worried about as well when I had the surgery. So let me see how to break it down. You aren't able to eat solid foods. So I thought that meant, oh my God, I'm never gonna be able to eat food again. I'm never gonna have a taste for wings. I'm never gonna have a taste for burgers. Like, I won't be able to eat that again. And it really scared me. It scared me to the point where I was like, yeah, no, I just think I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna stay where I am, push that onto the side and just keep going. But I decided to reach out to 2 people who I follow on Instagram. And honestly, they talk a lot about their journey, and they talk a lot about what they ate before and what they can eat now. And once they explained to me how the cravings worked when it came to them, or how their hunger changed or their food habits changed, I was able to understand it a lot more. But then having surgery, I understood it 1000%. So I never lost cravings. Let's just answer that. From the beginning, I always wanted to eat food that I loved. So whether I was cooking or whether someone else was cooking, it still smelled good. It still looked the same. I still wanted to eat it. The thing was, could I eat it? And could I keep it down? So my first couple weeks, I could not have solid foods. And then it gradually went up to, I can eat it, but this is what I can and cannot eat. From there, I then had to learn my stomach. I had to learn my body and understand what I could digest and what I could not digest. And once I got familiar with that, I was able to begin eating the foods that I loved before than I couldn't have when I first went into surgery. So if you guys want me to go more into details on really what I had to eat at first, what I ate in between, what I eat now, you have to let me know, and there has to be a separate video. But no, you do not lose your cravings. There is just a time frame to where you can get back to eating the things that you really, really enjoy. I'm now at a year mark, and I can tear some wings up and things like that, but it took a while for me to get there. So my next question is, are there certain things that I have to take or do every day? Yes. So number one thing in what we call a diet is protein and vitamins. Now, I do this because I don't do diets. No, I'm not a eat a salad every day girl. I will say that I pay attention to sweets and things like that I probably didn't do before. But as far as a true diet, I don't follow a diet. So I don't know if that's good or bad, but that's just my journey and my real tea. But vitamins I do take. And if you guys are curious about the vitamins that I have, you can ask me and I don't mind sharing. And then protein is difficult for me, but I do take it. I try to find foods, drinks, things like that have protein in it, because when it comes to the powder, I'm like really shaky on it. I suck at putting the powder inside of my drink and things like that. I don't really like the taste. But yeah, those are my 2 main daily intakes that I feel is important. I'm not really sure if I answered this one. Why no BBL body anymore? And I still want the shape and the curves and things like that. Like, I think I look real slim, thick, sexy, but I don't want the vixen look. I don't want the, oh, is she an Instagram model look? I I don't have anything against it. It's just not for me. I don't want it. And I felt like I got that a lot with my previous body. I got more than what I asked for. So sometimes you have to be very specific on what you ask, okay? Also, y'all, I was in like a 15, 16 when it came to my jean size. And right now I'm in a 3-5. Absolutely love it. When I say I enjoy shopping every day now compared to shopping before when I had to wear a size 16 just to be able to fit jeans and things like that. No, like I'm so happy that I can go in the store and just pick up something and it's like, I can wear that. I can fit that. I'm so happy that I lost weight overall and my arms are small and I'm comfortable in clothes that I used to be comfortable in years ago. So yeah, I am not sad, mad, and I do not miss my BBL body. I still feel like I have a cute little small BBL body. So yeah, no love lost. Just all gained. My next question was, would I do it again or change anything? Yes, I will do it all over again if I had to. It was a struggle at first. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like today is a really hard day for me. I feel like crying. I feel like I'm on some type of emotional roller coaster. Getting used to what I had to eat in the beginning, giving myself shots in the beginning, all of that was brand new to me. I never had to put a needle in myself and give myself a shot. Never have I had to do that. I made sacrifices. It was not just, oh, you know, I can go have my lipo done, come home, wear a faja, and I'm good. It was actual, like, I can't do this, I can't do that. And if I did it, I would feel it. I would instantly feel it. So it is so different. It's definitely a mental preparation. There is no easy way around this journey, but it is damn sure worth it. Okay, I absolutely feel that this, I call it a reboot and a restart, has been the best thing that I could have asked for. It gave me every single thing that I want. And then me going into the gym now and doing things like that, I feel like it's just helping me enhance what I love even more. So yeah, I would definitely do it again. And anything I would change, I don't really have anything. There is nothing I would change. I feel like if you decide to have any procedure or go, it's just a process. There's a process and you have to be understanding. You have to be mentally prepared. You have to go into it knowing, I'm talking about knowing that you'll get here. Being able to eat normal meals, but just understand there are smaller portions, because in the beginning, you won't see it. You won't see it, but I knew and I had prepared myself mentally that this is going to be different. This is going to be a serious change. And now you have to prepare yourself for everything that comes along with it. So I think that if you tell yourself that if you are deciding to have the surgery, you're going to be absolutely fine. You are going to be completely satisfied if you understand that it's a process. I also say support. Support is the number one thing I think anyone can have. You always want that one support. Two makes it even better. But if you have one person that supports you, that's amazing. Even if it's someone like this. I didn't really have a whole bunch of people around me who were like, yeah. Everybody like, oh, you look good. Oh, you look fine. I wish I had your body. Not really hearing me. Some people either just don't care. Some people just want you to continue to be stuck. Some people just really love it. So it's really about having the support of someone hearing you say, this is what I want, this is what I don't want. And then the support comes in when it says, I support every decision you decide to make. I support the roller coaster that you're gonna go through. I support your anything and everything. So if you don't have that in your private life, find it, because I feel that positive support is number one. Listen to positive people, positive reviews, and then you go from there. Don't listen to the naysayers or the workouters or the this or the that if that's not the route that you're trying to take, because other people will have you stuck. Other people will have you feeling like, well, maybe I shouldn't when you know you should. Or other people will have you feeling like, let me doubt myself or let me not. Don't worry about other people. I have so many people who told me before, oh, I don't need to do that. But then I'll have small conversations with them and we'll talk about my progress and things like that. And they're like, oh, you look so great. Cause girl, it was big, girl, it was this. I'm like, oh girl, well, where was your comment when I said I wanted to do it and you told me I didn't need to? Huh, you know? So anyway, I just feel like I just want to give you guys the honest truth about everything. And then I'm also here to tell you that if you are deciding to have this procedure, make your decision based off of you. Make your decision based off of what will make you happy. Everything was about what would make Bree happy, what will change Bree's life, what will help Bree become a better her and maintain a better her. So that was also just one of my other questions I was asked by a couple people, which was about the support system and, you know, should they do it or should they not? And that's just my reply to it. I feel like you should do what you want to do. All right. I love you guys so much for just trusting me with all your questions and feeling like I'm here to answer it on whatever journey you decide to take. And thank you guys again for following me. I mean, I appreciate the support. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you guys on my next video.